Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. Because we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Bond. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Scanning the field. It's yours. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's yours. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Back to throw. It's yours. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, and now it's third down.
Boy, his quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Killen. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's yours. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, a touchdown into a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Texas. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Third down coming up after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass falls incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coaches have left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And they get him down after the completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
To throw, it's yours. It's the running back in the flat. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Oh, what a move. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Helm. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking for some space. It's Johnson.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. The 10. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Texas.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's caught downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes a quick catch. They can't slow him down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Texas 28, Florida 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. In the red area, it's Baxter. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air, it's Lagway. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Grab behind the line. It's Badger. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Pass not complete.
Love the play call here by the offensive coordinator. Great job by the quarterback baiting the defense. He puts the ball out there. But honestly, I think the running back starts to look to where he wants to go before he caught the ball.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the option play. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw, it's yours. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with
touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime, to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick throw on 4th down to the left side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Green 25. Flex. Get the point from the board.
And here's the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Badger. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Retakes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and...
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Extra point is good, but it's still a double-digit loss. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.